Live from downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma's own News on 6 starts now.
New this morning, Tulsa firefighters are investigating what caused a small building fire near 66th and South Peoria. What leads they are following as they consider the area the vacant building was located in.
Prepare for another 6-star weather afternoon. I'm going to update an incoming system, however, and when rain returns to green country.
State Superintendent Walters announced he will enforce Trump's executive order on possible school deportation arrests. The reaction we are seeing. Welcome to 6 in the morning at 4:30. I'm MaKayla Glenn in for Tesmani.
Alan Crown, good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, MaKayla.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, same to you, my friend. It's going to be a very nice day.
Good to hear.
But it will change. We are going to be tracking a storm system. MaKayla will have more on how much rain we could see with this incoming system.
Alan, thank you. The State Department of Education plans to meet today, and there's expected to be a peaceful protest outside surrounding the issue of immigration. News on 6's Jonathan Polasic is live with why folks are upset. Jonathan, thank you. Tulsa Public Schools is also meeting with its legal representatives and say it's doing what it can with the information currently available. The U.S. Marshals Northern Oklahoma Violent Crimes Task Force arrests a man in Tulsa who was wanted for murder in Mexico. Abraham Herrera was taken into custody at an apartment complex near 41st and Garnett last night. Investigators say he was in the country illegally and has already been convicted in Texas for forgery, trespassing, and sexual assault of a child. The U.S. government will start flying Central American migrants detained in the U.S. to El Salvador to wait there for asylum proceedings. They say Venezuelans are the main group affected by the deportation numbers.
I've also deployed troops to the border, and for the first time in history, we're locating and loading illegal aliens into military aircraft and flying them back to the places from which they came.
President Trump also signed several executive orders Monday night that could reshape the military. They address diversity measures, transgender service members, and troops who were discharged for refusing COVID vaccinations. He also signed an executive order to establish a process to develop what the administration is calling an American Iron Dome, a missile defense shield for the U.S. New this morning, the Trump administration is issuing a temporary pause on grants, loans, and other financial assistance programs through the Office of Management and Budget. In a memo sent late Monday, the Budget Office says federal agencies will need to identify and review all federal assistance programs and submit a report by February 10th. In the meantime, all federal agencies will temporarily pause financial programs starting tonight at 5 p.m. The memo says this will impact financial assistance for foreign aid, DEI programs, quote, woke gender ideology, and the Green New Deal. Also new this morning, investigators are looking into whether a homeless person started a fire inside a building overnight near 66th Street in South Peoria. Tulsa police say someone flagged down an officer about smoke in the area just before midnight. When the officers pulled up, flames were coming from a building. Firefighters were called to the scene and put out the fire quickly. No one was hurt. We have the latest following a Claremore Airport hangar fire we reported as breaking news yesterday morning. The fire broke out around 4 in the morning yesterday. The Claremore Fire Marshal says the cause of the fire is still under investigation and 2 people had minor burns. An operations specialist at the airport says the 2 people hurt were the pilots who fly the aircraft. The 2 aircrafts were owned by a company that uses them for executive transport. A Bell helicopter was destroyed and the building is a total loss. Prior police say 1 person is in custody after a threat was made against a school there yesterday. Officers saw a threat made by someone on social media and contacted the school district. That threat came from someone living outside of Mays County, but police increased security at schools yesterday as precaution. Students in Mounds returned to school today after the district says a threat forced classes to be canceled on Monday. Mounds police say a student was threatened that they would be attacked on campus, but officers say that threat is no longer credible. The police chief says classes were called off out of an abundance of caution.
The last thing we wanted to happen is let school continue on. Let's go ahead and have school Monday, never knowing what the end result could be.
The superintendent says there will be more officers on campus today for safety and to make students feel comfortable. Broken Arrow's water tank will undergo updates and repairs during the upcoming months. The city says the 2 million gallon tank on Tiger Hill Tank Plaza near Lynn Lane and 71st is due for updates, maintenance, and repairs. It was originally brought to Broken Arrow in 1979.
Over the next 4 to 6 months, you'll be seeing cranes and a lot of workers up on top of that tank welding in new parts and pieces to rehab this tank in efforts to bring the best quality water possible to the citizens of Broken Arrow.
The work will not impact the delivery of water to BA residents, homes, or businesses. Now let's check in with Alan for another look at your forecast.
Oh, good morning, MaKayla. I apologize here. You got me coughing just at the right second here.
It's 4:40. Oklahoma lawmakers are trying to set more regulations when it comes to AI-generated images. Why Tulsa law enforcement says the bill is a step in the right direction. New research finds schools are using AI more and more in classrooms. What a Broken Arrow educator says about the benefits of using AI in the right way.
You're watching Oklahoma's Own 6 in the morning.
An Oklahoma lawmaker filed a new bill aimed at addressing the use of artificial intelligence in sexual photos and videos. The proposed bill will include the use of AI to create or distribute revenge porn. Detective Matt Gray with the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office says he believes the bill is timely and a vital step forward.
What we're seeing is the individuals they're taking the face off children that they find online, they're cropping it, and then they're putting it on an artificial intelligence body that's a sexually explicit image of a child that they created, and it looks extremely real.
The upcoming legislative session begins February 3rd. A new study finds more teenagers are now using artificial intelligence for schoolwork. A Pew Research Center survey shows 26% of teens now use ChatGPT for schoolwork, up from 13% in 2023. Brandon Chitty is the executive director of instructional technology at Broken Arrow Public Schools. He says their focus is on using AI to support deeper learning rather than blocking it. With guidance, he believes AI can benefit both students and teachers.
AI is going to be so immersed in everything that we do. And for us, if it was something that we're going to try to block and keep students from using and learning how to use appropriately, we're not actually preparing them for the future.
The district is working on a new vision and guidelines for AI set to be released soon. The Pew Research Center says students generally support using ChatGPT for certain school tasks like math, but don't support it for writing essays. Chinese startup DeepSeek released a free model with a new AI assistant on their app and became the most downloaded app in the Apple Store yesterday. DeepSeek is the newest AI model causing direct competition to rival ChatGPT. DeepSeek was hit by outages yesterday on its website after its AI assistants became the top-rated free application available on Apple's App Store in the United States. The company resolved issues relating to its outages and users' inability to log in to the website.
And over the last couple of days, I've been reading about China and some of the companies in China, one in particular, coming up with a faster method of AI and much less expensive method. And that's good because you don't have to spend this much money. I view that as a positive, as an asset. The release of DeepSeek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call for our industries that we need to be laser focused on competing to win because we have the greatest scientists in the world.
The sudden increase in downloads dropped chipmaker Indiva's market value by nearly $600 billion.
We'll have some rain coming Wednesday night into Thursday.
Okay, prep your rain gear. Thank you, Alan. Coming up, we'll share where you can catch new episodes in a new series that premieres tonight. And the Tulsa Boat, Sport, and Travel Show is back in town. What exclusive deals and more are offered at the event in Expo Square? New shows and new episodes are releasing today on Hulu and right here on Channel 6. This Is Us star Sterling K. Brown stars as a Secret Service agent for the president who discovers a shocking murder in the new Hulu series Paradise.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, you do.
Hulu streams the first 3 episodes today, with the new ones dropping weekly. Also right here on Channel 6, catch all new episodes of FBI, FBI International, and FBI Most Wanted tonight, or stream the shows anytime on Paramount Plus. And today is National Plan for Vacation Day, and thousands of outdoor recreation enthusiasts are expected at the Tulsa Boat Show. In addition to boats, many of the latest RV models and technologies will be on display. People who attend will be able to tour RVs, talk to experts, test drive units, and more. The fun continues today and goes through February 2nd at the SageNet Center at Expo Square from noon to 8 and Sunday from 11 to 4. And it's 4:55. Oklahoma senators are laying out their priorities when it comes to education, what bill they are proposing on topics for this year's legislative session. And coming up in our 5 o'clock hour, we have advice from a business analyst as you get ready to file your taxes this season. And some dry and pleasant weather today, but wet and cool weather around the corner. Alan updates how much you could see in your hometown.